What's up, everyone? I got some great updates here for the channel, so thanks for tuning in.
Wake your ass up.
Alright, so this is about to be a huge episode because this is the first episode where I'm actually in the Tahoe. The truck that I've been yapping about for the last, man, at this point almost a year. If you really know me, how long I've been talking about this, man, a lot longer than a year. But it's finally come to this time where I can actually show you guys the Tahoe. It's been a long process. If you care to listen again, here I go explaining the same situation, the delay. I had a part that I needed that I couldn't find. I finally found it, and now everything is working. I mean, everything was working before too. It was just an ABS module, so it still drive. Just, I'm a perfectionist. I wanted to have a perfectly clear dash, and here we are. So now that the Tahoe is up and running, all of the materials for the sound system are pretty much bought as well. There's a couple of things that I've waited to buy until now because it has to do with the order of installing everything. So I'm going to be starting on the build very soon. I'm not going to give an exact ETA, right? Because oh yeah, I have so much fans. But you know, to my 80 subscribers out there, I'm gonna give you guys a nice little surprise. But I will give you guys some hints here. I also know people personally who watch these, and I want to surprise them in real life. You know, I want to pull up to their cribs and just knock down their whole house. So I'm looking at a 30-day time frame for when you guys are gonna see some sub action coming. And so because I feel so confident about this process being smooth, right, let's manifest it, I decided let's just reveal the Tahoe. So this has been me here yapping inside, but I'm on my way to drive to a nice commercial area where the light hits the vehicle real good. So I'm about to cut into the exterior here. In terms of the interior, I'm driving, so like I'm not really trying to show you what the seats look like because I gotta control this motherfucker. This is a heavy car, a truck, and you know we'll do another video for that because I am gonna get a nice detail. But I will show you the exterior. It is due for a paint job and a ceramic coat, so it'll look even more beautiful down the road. But I will show you the exterior. And yeah, this is a huge moment for the channel. To those 80 people that are 80 something people that have followed me and liked my stories and like my reels or whatever they're called, you know, thank you. We've made it now. We're very close to being home, like Drake said. So without further ado here, I'm gonna cut into some exterior shots. Let's get to it. All right, so without further ado, there she is. Or as they like to say in the corporate world, there she is. This is a Tahoe that I have been talking about for the last 6 months. It's finally ready to roll. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I've been searching for one just like her for the longest, and it's finally ready to step into this channel. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick little walk around, just let you see how beautiful she is. As I mentioned, she is actually due for a ceramic coating and paint correction, but the truck was already in pretty good condition because its previous owners were kind enough to garage keep it, preventing any significant rust. So I will continue taking care of it as well as everyone else before me has to preserve this fucking beauty. Or I mean, to preserve this beauty. I don't know how all this censorship or bad word policies work on YouTube. So if you guys hear me say some bad words or something, or if you see me blurt out a random part of the conversation, just know that it's because of that. So just want to put that out there. So this Tahoe is perfect for my build because it has a lot of trunk space. So when you're gonna build a very large sound system, you gotta make sure that you have the most space because you're gonna get multiple subs or bigger subs or both. And for a subwoofer to have the correct amount of output with bass, it needs to have a big enough box that makes the sound waves sound how they sound. So for me, I have 4 15-inch subwoofers. So for that, I need a really big box. I can't just put that in a Toyota Corolla or in a RAV4. I need to put this in a big vehicle that has a lot of space in the back. And so this truck, this type of car or truck, the Tahoe, is the most common or most popular and most loved version of vehicle for you to do your subwoofers installs. And I knew I had to do this. My bad, I got a lot of intermodal business going on around me. So yeah, like I was let a homie talk. Okay, so like I was saying, you need a lot of space, long story short. And with this Tahoe, I didn't just want something that was just average, right? So like you could see, or you could find these things all over the place, and they got so much rust, the paint's all messed up. It was not easy finding something this clean. And it took me about 8 months to find it, but once I finally found it, I knew she was mine. Once I seen her, I knew she was mine. I love the rims. These are 26-inch, and God, they look so nice on it. They're not too big where they look obnoxious, but they're not small or have a big tire profile where it looks weird. So check them out. And this is it. So I am so hyped. Like, I probably sound like a fanboy. Like, I'm like, oh my God, look at me, look at this cool Tahoe, right? But this is like, for me, this is one of my dream vehicles. We keep it $150. It is what it is. It really is, because in the sense that it's one of my dream vehicles, right? So obviously there's cars that are crazier and whatnot, but the life and like the content and the enjoyment that I'm going to be able to get out of this truck speaks for why it is a dream vehicle. And I'm just so glad to be able to take you guys through this process, because now you're gonna see that I'm for real. I told you the Tahoe was gonna be back by the summer, right? By late spring, I was saying, and here we are. So yeah. So there we are. We've wrapped it up. I cut off the video and that exterior because there was just a lot of trains. There was a whole bunch of like docking and engines going crazy, because as I mentioned, I live in an intermodal heavy part of the city, and so I didn't know if you could even hear me, so I just said let's just wrap it up and let's get going. So yeah, we're back in the Tahoe now, and we're driving home, and it feels so nice, because this is what I've been waiting for. Realistically, you guys can expect some different content soon, and really, to anyone who's watched this far, like, you guys are real, for real. I appreciate the people who've watched so far, because for me it was just talking, but now you guys get to see what I'm talking about. This 20,000 watt sound system is going to change people's life. And if you don't believe me, just watch. I'm a man of my word, as I said it. Anything that I say that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to do it. It happens that way. So just wait for the sound system, wait to see the lives that we're gonna impact and the memories we're gonna create. And we're just gonna be one step closer to building this dream channel that I've been dreaming about for a while. So thank you for watching. Always thank you. And you guys have a wonderful day. It's a wonderful weekend here. Let's enjoy it for what it is. So you guys have a good night, and checking out. I'll see y'all later.